Hello, people who watch this stuff. You, the individual, you, the person sitting at the computer or on your phone. Welcome to another night of DBD. We're gonna be mixing it up a little bit tonight. We're gonna be doing some Survivor for once because well, basically, I want to play my controller, and playing most killers with controller is hell. And I find it very comfortable to play Survivor with a controller. So it's I'm gonna lie down, rest my neck, because you got to make sure your neck's got good support, and just play a controller and try some Survivor for a bit. Have a good time. E. So just today, it is the time of recording is the 6th of October. We just had the Halloween cosmetics revealed. I'm actually pretty excited for the hag one. That looks like the creature from the lagoon. That's a pretty cool cosmetic for the hag specifically. And I'm glad she's getting cosmetics because I just started playing her recently. I used some shards that I had to buy her, and I'm gonna say hag's pretty strong in my opinion. The ability to basically set traps and teleport to them within a certain range. That's pretty strong. I've only done 3 games of her, so maybe it's not accurate to how it actually is, but I did pretty good in all those games that I played of her. It can be pretty oppressive because you can effectively hook someone on a hook, place traps not just near them, but in the surrounding area, a couple meters away from the hook, and maybe approaching some gens in the area, and effectively have pretty good control over a map. She's pretty good mobility, I would say, even without add-ons. Yeah, I liked Hank a lot. So yeah, I'm glad she's getting the skin. The new artist skin, the Fallen Angel one, it's not accurate to how the concept art was drawn from it by the artist who by the artist who drew the concept art for it. It's not accurate. It's missing the hood and the white tipped wings, but it still looks pretty fucking cool. And of course, there's the Ghostface cosmetics, the one where it's the stupid scary movie one where it's the what's up face. On that metric alone, I bought Ghostface just so we can use that mask because that's pretty cool. I also bought the classic Ghostface skin, the one that's just the cloak, because I don't like his design, his leather coat design. I think it's kind of lame, to be honest. I like the cloak more just because I don't know. I like ragdoll physics. I don't know what to say. I like claw physics. It's funny. All right, here we go. We're on fields. Okay. There's plenty of people here. Everyone's here. Let's get to work. It's right next to you. There you go. Are they here? Hello? You okay there, man? Spirit. Oh, yikes. Yikes. I'll probably be fine in here. That poor Chillis, they were just probably loading in still, maybe checking their phone and just running a hook. That's a big shame. But yeah, what else? Oni and Wesker are getting their blighted cosmetics. Ooh, yikes. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Oh. That's cool. I'm just going right back here. Hi! Oh yeah, this match is a wash already. This match is, this sucks. Yeah, I don't know how helpful. Is they moving? No, they're just fucking AFK. Oh, that sucks for them. But yeah, Oni and Wesker are getting blighted cosmetics. I haven't had a good look at the Oni one, except for the mask. I like the way like the mask kind of looks like it's fusing into the Oni's face, and the eye on it's massive. It kind of reminds me of a Goosebumps story. If anyone's ever read it before, and basically this kid puts on this Halloween mask. You know, it's a terrifying mask, and it oh look, now they're back. It's probably wondering what the fuck happened, Jesus. But yeah, yeah. In that story, basically, the mask like fuses to their face. Their voice changes too, I think, and it's like affecting their mentality. They're becoming evil. Oh hi, are you gonna see me? No, you don't see me. Maybe you don't care. Oh hi. I got time to scratch my nose. Don't see me. You don't see me. Oh! That's a shame. But yeah, the Wesker one is interesting. Mostly the only thing I find disappointing about the Wesker blighted skin is basically it appears it's only his knife and his torso that are quote unquote blighted. The head appears the same. This is speaking, of course, if it. I have like kind of the assumption that maybe the eyes will be different, like, but that would only really apply when like you see his Mori. But like maybe the eyes are like a more corrupted, blighted-ish look. Otherwise, like I think not changing the head's a little disappointing, but overall, like it looks fine. I think it's funny too that actually does it affect the Ouroboros armor to use this? No, I think it only affects. I'll have to pull up an image later, but like I'm pretty sure it only affects his whatchamacallit, his knife arm. So you would have Ouroboros in one, and then the blight corrupted compound in the other. It's an interesting touch. I think it would have been really cool though to have the. Let me go a second hug. Oh wait, no, is he gonna save my life? Hey, good job, Quentin. Let's get out of here. Actually, we can take the opportunity to heal. And I'll heal you first. That spirit's probably not. Okay, the spirit might be coming right here. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. That's not too good. They probably won't check the locker, so we might be fine. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Give him a minute to leave. Okay, let's just get out of here. Okay, go for the totem, go for the totem. Leave. Oh. But yeah, the Halloween cosmetics are pretty good. I'm pretty excited to see them. And with the Rift itself coming, because I think a lot of the cosmetics are cool. It's probably gonna be the first Rift I actually purchase in DBD, because like I've never purchased any of them before, because they were for killers I wasn't interested in. I think I mentioned in the last one, but I joined around the time of the Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil chapter. So why is it switching to my keyboard control? Stop it. My mouse is face down, that's why. But yeah, I joined around the time of the Resident Evil chapter. And if I recall correctly, it was the Deliverance tome, which I think it was I think it was clown. I would have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure. Also, that totem's gone. That's not good. Yeah, I'm pretty confident saying this match is close. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the first tome I saw was for the clown and Rift, and then it was Trickster, and then we just did. There was a Saw one for Pig. What was the one we just had? What was the one we just had? Probably go get them off the hook. Just walk, just walk, just walk. She's probably gonna face. She's facing. She doesn't know you're here. That was what we just had. It wasn't clown because we had the clown one before. Okay, they're good. They're off. What was the one we just had? God damn it! It's gonna fuck. I'm gonna be super annoyed by this. Oh right, yeah. Okay, it was the second Blight tome. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I remember. Okay, I'm not concerning myself with gens. I'm gonna concern myself with healing. What perk is that? That's Huntress's Lullaby, isn't it? Oh, yikes. Oh. Okay, don't drop it because I just got hurt. Oh. I tried to fucking mind game that. I was like, oh, she's gonna. I tried to appear behind the pallet. I'll pre-drop the pallet and then just. Man, I'm stupid. Alright, that's GG. GG on that one. Bye-bye. So long, Gabe Bowser. But yeah, like I was saying, like, yeah, none of the tomes or rifts that we had between the time I joined and now are tomes and rifts that I were interested in. I know, just rifts. Tomes are something else completely. I'm being stupid, but rifts. Yeah, none of the rifts have been interesting to me until this one because it's literally just because I want the Ghostface mask. And even if it's on the free track, if I recall reading the post on Twitter correctly, I'm probably still gonna buy it. To be honest, you know, I don't mind forking off a little extra cash. Seems fun. It's just a matter of getting your money's worth when it comes. Like that's the one thing I hate about these battle pass systems. It's just, and it's not a unique opinion, but like it does turn playing the game into a chore. Cause like you need to kind of, whatchamacallit. You want to get your money's worth, so you just put in a lot of effort into completing it. I'm gonna get something to drink before this match starts, so I'll be right back in a second. Okay, I still got time. I have to go wash a mug. I still got time. Yeah, the bar's in full. I got time. I'm running out of time. goal. That's good. Alright, we're good. Oh wow. It tastes off. Strange. Okay. Alright, I'm coming back. I'm coming back just in time. Mid-witch. Put my headphones on. Who we got? Okay. Just in time. And there's a generator right there. That would have been a big shame. Oh. Yikes. Oh, well, there goes one. So I don't know who it is. I've got to hope that they take long enough. So that, okay, so speed boost is gonna run out in a second. Oh, it's Michael! It's a Michael! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, that was like a very obvious pallet drop. I don't even know why you fell for it. Okay, we're good. No more exposed. Okay, let's lock it. Okay. Still around? He's on. Oh, is this another AFK? No, he's not AFK. He's moving. Oh, he's here. Okay. I don't think he's a scratch mirror Myers just because it appears he was actually stalking. Okay, let's be careful. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, there goes his tier 2. Oh, he's trying to fucking grind me. Yeah, let's just go work on another gen. It's not worth it feeding him for tier 3. Yikes. Okay, so it might be worth it to go. That guy's coming up for a heal, right? You want it? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Something funny is going on with Caillou's house. Okay, we need a... He's coming. Okay, yeah, this gen's like gone, so... Big yikes. Help me. Hey, Dwight? What are you doing? Hey, they made it. Good job, Knight. Don't come this way. Why are you coming this way? Oh, you... That was a... Okay, well, who's gonna be preoccupied? He's preoccupied. Let him... Yeah, unless he comes right back. Okay. That's a valid point. Okay, yeah, he knows I'm waiting. Oh, no. He's about to hit tier 3. applying pressure. Just keep applying pressure. He's gonna have to come back here. He knows I'm here. He's about to hit tier 3 too. Watch, I'm about to get the fucking funniest down. Funniest down on Earth. Go, 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 go. You have to get break it? Oh, yeah. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh, he's gone. Wait, is the gym still not finished? We've had 2 hooks. Oh, well, there goes him. Is he coming for me? Go get the Dwight. What are you doing? You don't. Yeah, I'll go save Dwight. If I make it. I'm not gonna make it. Dwight, I think you're fucked. Dwight, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think you're gonna make it. Go, go, go. Just run, just run. There's no point in healing. He has a 1. Why did I try? Why did I try? He wasn't even playing the game. Yeah, he's after me. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, I thought that was gonna work. Did you make it? Nope. Almost did, but no. If we had more great skill checks, we probably would have made it just fine. It's close though, it's pretty close, and that's the important thing. It looks like one of them's in the basement. Oh, well, there goes Dwight again. That's a trap. That Myers knows that Dwight's gonna go AFK. Oh, am I gonna reach second hook? Thank you very much. Let's just do the healing now. Yeah, we got time. He's picking them up. Oh, we got a gen done. Oh, thank God. I shouldn't say that. I haven't exactly been very helpful. Okay, let's get you. Just heal him. Just heal him. Ooh. Fucking, we're all stumbling over each other. Oh, that Ada. Yo, that Ada got murdered. Like, that Ada was murdered. Okay. Come. Don't try tanking it. You can't. Yikes. Doesn't know you're here. Let's get you out of here. heal now? Sure, we're all exposed. Yeah, like that. And that. I'm not saving that Dwight. Oh, he's got a Mori. I mean, on one hand, it'll be fun to die to the Mori. I just turn off my friends' notifications. Oh, we're still exposed? Okay, we're good. He's right there! The thing about I love about like Myers, he's just fun to avoid. I'm about to get. No, he's in the park. It's not a park, it's a square, I think. You don't run! No, you bitch! Not her. He's doing a little. Oh, does he want me to heal? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm not healing. I'm not healing. Fucking exposes me. Is he chasing? Okay, Michael, I can't hear the sound of the hatch. Yeah, give me a hit, give me a hit. what a nice Myers. What a good Myers. GG's, well played, good Myers. What a nice guy. What a nice lad. What a nice Myers. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look how to do something quickly, just so I don't have Steam friend notifications popping up. Oh yeah, of course I did. I wasn't in a party. Okay, hold on. We're gonna just fix this. Okay, that's better. Alright, that's all better. I shouldn't have friends' names pop up during matches anymore. Oh, that's pretty good, though. That was a pretty good Myers. Pretty sweet. What's next? Okay, I'll do... Yeah, let's see. Looks like he has 60 blood points. You know, that's the thing that's fun about, like, Myers. Even a lot of, like, older killers and characters in general, they're still fun to play. Yeah, sure, they don't have, like, hyper-mobility or hyper-tunneling or hyper, map pressure, but generally speaking, particularly in the lower MMR, which I'm pretty sure is what I'm in, you're going to be fine playing as these killers. And, this is me talking from a balancing standpoint, but I think a lot of people put focus on sort of the higher tier play of DBD. So, like, they're always talking about, like, oh, we need slowdown perks, we need, it's basically just slowdown perks of gens. And it's not to say I don't use slowdown perks. I pretty much cannot play a killer without deadlock. But, like, I think it needs to be kind of said that, like, a lot of the shit we see with, like, how survivors play is specifically more occurring with survivor friends and survivor. Generally speaking, people who will play survivor friends are going to be people who have a higher MMR. And when it comes to players who are playing in solo queue, which, legitimately speaking, is most players, killers are going to do pretty well. Like, I think... here's what I think. I think there should be a blood point incentive to play solo. I think there should be a percentage bonus based off how many... Okay, they left. There should be a percentage bonus of blood points based off how many friends you're playing with. So if you're playing with just one other friend, it's like 75% of that bonus. And if you're playing with two other friends, 50, and then it gets cut to 25, I guess. I guess that doesn't really mathematically add up. But anyway, make it like 100, 66, 33, and then 0. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was trying to split it out 100 4 ways because there's 4 survivors, but I guess you could have just done it 50%, like for 2, and then 25. Then I guess that makes sense too. Anyways, my point being is that, like, generally speaking, the killer will, if playing against solo queue people, will probably get a couple of kills. And playing with survivor friends, yeah, they're probably gonna get away. But I think there are ways to kind of fix the balance that comes with survivor friends. I also think survivor friends should maybe affect your MMR a little bit. Like, if you're playing survivor friends and are increasingly getting, like, I hate Rich Mortis. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think if you're doing well while playing survivor friends, maybe the game should put you at a higher tier, like faster, I guess. Because if you're doing well already and you're playing with friends, you're obviously gonna do a lot better. I don't know how I'm trying to rationalize it. It probably sounds like absolute gibberish, but I think there's an idea there. Basically, all I'm trying to say is that Survivor Friends should definitely affect MMR in some way. Like, I don't know. I do think there should be a blood point incentive for solo players. I think that would help a lot because just browsing Reddit, people are always complaining about the solo Survivor experience, and yeah, it can be pretty frustrating, particularly when most of your teammates are AFK all of a sudden. But I think a blood point incentive would help that a lot. It's also just the fact that, regardless if you're playing solo or Survivor Friends, sometimes you're just gonna get killed. That is an aspect of the game. Oh, God, I clicked on. That is an aspect of the game. Sometimes you're just gonna fucking die, and there's nothing you can do about that. At the Halloween thing, I'm pretty sure. But are we fighting against a blight? Interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's yeah, I think that's an add-on based on what the guy was hiding. Why is my thing moving? It's not. Oh, yeah, I know why. Yeah, every time I play with my controller, I flip my mouse upside down just so I'm not getting the same. Where do they fall? Where did they fall? Right. But yeah, basically I keep my mouse upside down. So. As I was saying, I play with my mouse upside down just so it's not thinking I'm still playing with mouse and keyboard, because for some reason my mouse is pretty sensitive and I have a habit of hitting my desk sometimes. Who are we playing against? Oh, it's another Ghostface? You gotta be kidding me. God, that's like 3 Ghostface faces tonight. And just for context, I was playing a couple of matches beforehand, and I had 2 Ghostface matches back to back, and we had one on video, and then we're doing another one. It's a lot of Ghostfaces. I wonder if that has anything to do with the tome coming out next week. People are trying to practice with Ghostface, because I know I always do. I've been doing that in private. Oh, yikes. Well, that doesn't bode well. Oh, they got out. Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! Fucking walked right into his face. I wonder where that Ghostface guy is. The vine boom sound effect plays loudly. Okay. What's that little, T-pose? Is that a scarecrow? Okay. Just a little longer, just a little bit longer. I got log. Is he just... he's not he's not getting a bunch of downs. He is... Okay, you're working on it, Jim. I'm gonna slowly meander this way. Well, I think this is a good idea. What perk is that? Oh, they're killing themselves on the hook. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I guess we're gonna have to hope for another hatch play. He's probably looking at me right now. Oh, there goes Hook Person. I wonder if he's face camping them, maybe? Okay. So we might be fine. We might be fine. It depends on that other person just gives up on hook immediately. Okay, we're just gonna keep walking. Keep walking. This match ended really fucking fast. Jesus. Get right up there. Let's give it a second to see if they're gonna suicide on hook. Okay, I don't. Okay, he's over there. Suicide on hook? No, it doesn't look like it. We could try to go for the save. Let's go for the save. Watch, I'm about to get fucking exposed. And exposed any second. Yeah. Oh, I don't recognize this chase theme. Also, what, he's got bamboozle or something? No, but he is chasing me. So here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get his cloak thing back. He's gonna hit me mid-chase with the expose. Or he's just, yep, that called it. And we're gonna go down, like that. He's gonna hook me. We're gonna see if Clap does actually try to save me. They better have a fucking med kit, I swear to God. If I have to wait the entirety of self-care for this fucker to come get me. Come on, you can make it. Oh, juke him. Come on, juke him. Give him the jukes. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. Oh, geez. Oh. Don't. Come get me. Okay, you're gonna go down. Good. Class consciousness. Let's go. He's gonna come kill me. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, come get me. Yeah, I couldn't win that. He had me. Game over. Could have probably saved the other person, but oh well. Oh, that sucked. That person left. Jeez. Oh well, shit happens sometimes. Wait. I wasn't fucking paying attention. If I just hit like one more... I should have paid attention. Oh, fuck. Shit, man. Shit. I should have paid fucking attention. I'm just sitting there like... Oh, I'm not helping you. You know, I'm gonna kill myself. So that they have a chance to get hook. Not hook, I mean hatch. I meant hatch. I meant hatch. Okay, let's go check out, This isn't gonna go well. Okay, yeah, they're not. No, well, that's over. That's game over. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be finding glyphs. I never found one. Shit. Okay, we'll find them. If we find them, we find them. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. A very minor deal. Deal or no deal? Alright, let's go again.
What's going on?
Oh, you tell me. X. Oh. Oh, there's also the, on DVD leaks, the new chapter is supposed to be a crossover for Honored. Well, that's, you know, interesting. definitely an interesting game to cross it over with. Apparently, like, well, the killer is going to be inspired, not necessarily. So, like, here's my take. The leak was basically that the killer is supposed to be inspired by For Honor, but not an explicit character from For Honor. A lot of people are reading that as, oh, what if a Twitch streamer? That's fun. Hexazael. Hexazael, if you're watching this, I don't have a sentence to convey right now, but I'll probably come up with something at a later point. But anyways, what was I saying? So they're saying that the knight character is going to be inspired, not specifically a character or a class from For Honor, from which is how I understand the game is played. You pick a class or something. I'm not sure. I never played. But what that tells me is that it might function similar to how the Legion functions, where there's 4 characters associated with the Legion. I think it's 4. It might be 2. You only get 2 defaults, 2 skins when you buy Legion. Susie and I forgot the guy's name. I'm pretty sure there's 4 though. I'm confident. But yeah, so what that tells me is that, like, it's going to be something similar. The knight character is going to be basically a default template, and the other classes from For Honored will be will be like skins and stuff like that. Something like that. Kind of like how the Crypt TV skins are for Huntress, the Doctor, and Hag. You know, technically they're these characters, but they're just skins on an already made killer. I think it's going to be something like that. But who knows? We'll see, I think, later in October, early November, because I think the chapter is supposed to be coming out in probably, I'm going to say December, because Judge came out, like, what, June? And then July, August, September was Wesker, and then October, November, December. So yeah, we're probably going to get him in December. And I can do basic math. I think it's interesting. Of course, I've got my own preferences for chapters. Like, I'm like one of those like nerds who like really wants like an Alien chapter or a FNAF chapter. Like, I know there's a big thing against like FNAF being in the game because kids suck, and you're right, kids do suck, and particularly like some of the later FNAF games. Well, I still enjoy the lore because it's hard to explain, but even as someone who's like in their early 20s, it's like a commitment sort of thing. Like, I put this much energy into knowing the FNAF lore. I'm not just gonna drop it now. It's kind of like a sunk cost fallacy. And I can understand like not wanting like characters from like the later games. I think something like from Sister Location Beyond, a character from that would be bad, but I think everyone's pretty fixated on the Springtrap being the killer for that chapter, and I completely agree with that. Springtrap would be awesome to have. Jen's over here. And just like a Freddy Fazbear map, I think picking a specific location would be... Did we do in the Gen? I think doing a specific FNAF location, like basing it off FNAF 3, 1 or 2, because I think those are the most iconic maps, would be difficult. So, oh, have I talked about this before? I don't remember. I feel like I've talked about this before, but I don't remember it all. Oh, heck to it if I did already. But yeah, maybe doing a FNAF chapter in the style of... Alright, I'm thinking as I'm running towards the Gen. Oh, it's Dredge. Oh, interesting, it's Dredge. Okay. He's right over there. Think it's coming for me? Well, I was menacing. Oh, the rookie on that one is... Dope. Did I jump or am I crazy? Man, I should really go help with that one. Yeah, let's go help with that one, it'll make more sense. No one was on this jet. I got tricked by my eyes. I played myself. But yeah, there they go. So yeah, if we were to get a FNAF map or a FNAF chapter, I would say, because we've seen some of the later maps, Eerie of Crows and Garden of Joy, I feel like I've talked about this before. Either in a the first video or just to myself maybe, but basically, fuck, it's gonna bother me now. I gotta go check, but sorry if I repeated this before, but like the idea itself fascinates me so much. Like designing a FNAF map and a FNAF chapter in the same way that like Revelations from Black Ops 3 was designed. Like, because we've seen of maps like Eerie of Crows and Garden of Joy that like maps can be more what's the proper word, like Eldritch in design. Like, I don't want to say non-Euclidean because that implies that like it's bigger on the inside and that kind of stuff. But what am I trying to say here? Basically, the maps don't fit reality completely. This wasn't really the case in earlier maps. Like, this is a good example. It's basically just a church with a fairgrounds near it. But again, maps like Eerie of Crows and Garden of Joy. The Garden of Joy's got like shit floating in the air and all over the place. Like, that shit's fucking cool. So, like, it definitely shows that like with more recent maps, they're taking a bit more of a, I guess, exotic design. So designing a FNAF map, the same way that Revelations was, it's not just the one location, it's several locations, like kind of interlaced into like a massive interior place. I know just saying that it's going to give people like a headache because a lot of people don't like interior maps. I completely disagree. I think the interior maps are the better maps. On the point that like it's variation. Like most of the maps in this game are literally just forests. Like just forested areas. And I think it's a really big shame because like the most unique maps are currently the interior maps and Eerie of Crows, but I don't like Eerie of Crows. Eerie of Crows, he's coming. We can do this. Don't leave. We can do this. And we did. Here he comes. Is he after me? I legitimately cannot tell if he's after me. But yeah, like having the like FNAF 1 to 3 locations interlaced within each other. Oh, he's not after me, but he's after them. Having them interlaced, like overlapping to a massive interior location would be really fucking cool. In terms of how, don't come over here. Please don't come over here. Why are you all flooding him? Now. Shit. Okay, well he's coming here next, so I better fucking book it. Okay, oh, he's coming. And we're safe. But yeah, having a map. Oh god, I've said that like fucking 5 fucking times. I'm sorry, I cannot hold a train of thought. I'm fucking insane. Yeah, having it just like, obviously the FNAF 1 to 3, maybe 4? Maybe 4? You know, maybe just 1 to sister location. And Pizzeria Simulator. Yeah, now I'm comfortable saying that. Like, all of them just interlaced within each other, making like a massive interior map. That would be pretty cool. And you can have other skins as the other animatronics. It would work. I think a FNAF chapter would not be complicated for DVD. And a lot of people don't like it because it's like it's kids. And it wouldn't. Here's the thing on it. It doesn't fit the horror angle. Later FNAF, I can understand that, specifically the security breach. But earlier FNAF, like, no, it would fit. it fit pretty well, and you can't argue that it won't fit because is it here? Because we got fucking Wesker in the game. We have Wesker. Where's the other? Oh, it's doll. Oh yikes. Okay, we might leave, like immediately. We don't have a lot of time. Pop it. We pop this thing. You just leave. Oh, that was good. Oh, fuck, I still haven't found a red fucking thing. God damn it. Shit, man. Ugh. That's about what I expected. Self-care, that's cringe. Nurse call. Okay, that's interesting then, Dredge. Nurse calling, septic touch. I don't know how I feel about septic touch. Okay. But yeah, like, this game has, like, wild fucking shit. You've got Wesker, you've got, like, Attack on Titan. You have the Trickster. Like, the Trickster isn't scary. Like, I'm pretty sure it was only added because there's a bunch of, like, K-pop fans in the DBD fan base. Like FNAF would fit more than killers we currently have in the game, cosmetics included. So like, all intents and purposes, I think FNAF chapter would do pretty well. And I think a lot of people would just hate it because kids, and you know, sure, you know, but like that's kind of a really reductive way to look at it. I'd be interested though. What kind of chapter would you guys like? Like, post in the comments. But what kind of like wild chapters? Like For Honored is a good example of a wild chapter, like out of left field. Like, what chapter would you want in the game? That's completely out of left field. No one has ever said that they wanted this chapter like you have. No one. Well, at least like, okay, that's not fair because like, you know, it's probably plenty of people that said that they want like a chapter, but like maybe more like very like minuscule, like a minority of people agree with you. I would personally love a Zero Escape chapter, like maybe not a full chapter, but maybe something akin to like Michaela's release, where like it was a smaller release sort of thing. I think a Zero Escape chapter would be really cool. I'm a big fan of that. The first two games specifically. I'm not a big fan of Zero Time Dilemma all that much. I think Zero Time Dilemma was pretty rough, and there's reasons why it's rough. The series itself didn't make a lot of money outside of the U.S. Funny enough, it wasn't doing well domestically in Japan, but there was a train of thought there. There was a train of thought. There was absolutely a train of thought there, and it just whooshed right off. Luck's not gonna do anything. What was I saying? Yeah, a Zero Escape chapter. Yeah, the games didn't do too well outside of the U.S., which kind of explains why like later games in the series have like very American-centric characters compared to the first game. Like the protagonists of the later two games are literally College Man and Firefighter Man. But yeah, I think a Zero Escape chapter would be pretty cool because I would love to get both Junpei and Akane as survivors. I think they would make interesting survivors to add. I think the series itself is horror related enough to fit in DBD, and I think there's an interesting stuff to do with perks there. I do want to go into it a little bit. So if you haven't played 999, Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Time Dilemma, I'm about to spoil most of those games, so please be careful. If you haven't played them, please click off the video, mute it. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, specifically because of Akane's usage of the morphogenetic field, I think that would be really cool for perk abilities. Like maybe something like when okay, here's an idea for the perk. Similar to how one of Cheryl's perks works, where it lowers your chance of beating the obsession. If the obsession fails a skill check, you will suddenly get a random skill check. If you pass that skill check, it will work how, like, I think it's Tinkerer works, where they'll still lose gen progress, but it won't explode. Oof. That's Bubba. Yikes. And you can do a lot of stuff like that. Like, Akane herself would probably serve a very non-healing support role, I guess. I don't know what, like, you have that example. Basically, if the obsession fails a skill check, the person having this perk, I think, we'll call the perk Morphgenetic Sorrow. I think that's a good fit because, it's based off the name of a song. Pretty important song, too. So yeah, Morphgenetic Sorrow, anytime the obsession fails a skill check, you take that skill check. If they fail, if you succeed, the killer will not receive a noise notification, but they will lose progress on a gen. I think that's pretty good. And we'll play it other places too, like skill checks on a Hulk. I don't know if her perks. I think focusing her perks to be obsession related would make some sense, kind of. So here's my logic to it. The way the morphogenetic field. Oh, is he slugging? No, he's slugging. We're gonna finish this gen, then we'll go help him. I mean, Santophobia too. This is not Pockers. Oh, that's gonna be a yikes for me, man. Okay, yeah, they got him. But yeah, I think a lot of her perks would be obsession related because the way the morphogenetic field works is that the recipient and I forgot what the terms they use, but basically the person who is, I need to grab that. The person who is starting the connection, the person who's receiving the connection need to have a very close bond. That's why in 999 a lot of siblings were taken for the nonary project, so that they can test their morphogenic connection. Oh yikes. So I think it. Oh wow, he really is just gonna slug everyone. This guy's cringe. So yeah, I think because of that, making the perks obsession related fits. I think that fits completely. I think that makes complete sense. Why weren't you healing? Why are you like this? Okay, we've got time, but why are you like this? No, okay, we don't have time. Man. Okay, you go first. Yeah, so making them obsession related would make sense because I'm not saying the characters have a strong bond with the obsession, but it's figures of importance, I guess, would be a good way to put it. At least that's kind of my excuse for it. So yeah, her perks would be obsession related. Morphogenic Sorrow, basically prevent you have to pass any skill check that the obsession fails. What else? Oh, whoops. Dropped the bottle. Yeah, what else else can we give her that kind of fits into the morphogenetic field thing? You jackass. Yeah, time to go. Is he after me? Oh, he's after me. Oh, yikes. Oh, I'm dead. What else could we do with that? The morphogenetic field. I want to try something with a boon totem, maybe. But I don't think that's kind of the right fit. Yeah, we do higher luck. Gamble? Okay, yeah, no, let's not push it. Let them come get me, I'm not pushing it. I'm already going to second hook anyways. Okay, let's take the bet. We roll high. Nah, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Okay, yeah, so... I don't think this is a good idea, but giving her a perk where, like... because I don't want it just to be like, oh, you cover the obsession's ass. That would be kind of stupid. Mimicking the okay, so here's another perk. Mimicking the actions of the obsession will increase both your speeds. So, like, if both you and the obsession... Okay, okay, here's the perk, So, if both you and the obsession are performing the exact same action, regardless of where you are on the map, you get the benefits as if you were two people doing the same action in the same location. So let's say you using this perk, you're working on one gen, and then the obsession is working on another gen across the map. Since you're both doing the exact same action, the game will give you the benefit of doing double gen speed. Not double, no, it's not double, but like basically as if two people were working on both those gens. I think that's pretty cool. That would be cool. But that's strong though. That would be really strong with other perks. How would you balance that out? Come on, come get me. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, yeah, so you would have Morphgenetic Sorrow. You cover any failed skill checks that the obsession makes. This second perk, if both you and the obsession are performing the same action at the same time, you get a speed bonus, something similar maybe to a leader or something. How would I balance that out though? If the obsession is dead, you get a penalty. I'll say a 25 to 50% penalty. I'd say to action speed. I think that's a good way to balance it out. What would the third perk be? So I probably should write these down later too. I still haven't thought of perks for Junpei. I'm focusing on Akane right now because the idea of the morphogenetic field is the cooler thing. For Junpei though, maybe just as a rule of thumb, him finding items more easily, or something like that. Like, I mean, what can you do else with items? Because we already have Plunder's Instinct, and that kind of, you know, covers items generally speaking, but maybe oh, what could you do? Okay, I'll come back to Junpei in a second. I want to finish the third perk for Akane. What would the third perk for Akane be? If the obsession is downed, you can sacrifice a health state to get them back up immediately. Kind of similar. Oh wait, that would... maybe. I don't know though. That one doesn't seem too good. Sacrifice... No, not that. That wouldn't make sense, even with the morphogenic field. maybe we would do a boon totem, maybe. Sorry for being silent for a second. I was thinking pretty hard about this. Maybe a boon totem actually would make sense. But what would boon totem be? Equal tower. I just hope it's not another fucking ghost face. Is there a gen in here? There's no gen in here. Perfect. I also gotta take a fucking wild piss. Is that a Billy box I saw, or am I just no Billy? Oh, it's spirit. Oh. Okay, she sees me. Oh, yikes. Yeah, this might be our last game for tonight. Why am I dropping those? She's just gonna... Why am I stupid? Right. Fuck, what would Akane's perk be? I don't know. Sorry about that. I cut in for a second. I'll check that later. It's just stupid pop-up. What would a third perk be? I don't know. Absolutely no idea. I don't want to give her too many speed boosting perks because, you know. Okay, here it is. Any stats effect that the obsession receives, you can transfer to yourself and free the obsession of that thing. I don't think that fits the morphogenetic field all that much, but I think that'd be an interesting perk to use. Like, basically imagine, I mean, some cases wouldn't apply, like, Michael doing his tier 3, it would not apply there at all because, no, but something like maybe, Ghostface's his exposed mechanic, let's say the obsession gets exposed, you can transfer that exposure to yourself by pressing the action button, so that they're not exposed, but you are. And that would also apply to stuff like Nemesis Infection, Pyramid Heads. I forgot the name of his. I think it's. What do I think it is? Tormented? It's Tormented, isn't it? It's Tormented. That's his thing. Yeah, Tormented. Yeah, I think those are 3 good perks. I think that makes sense. I don't think they're too overpowered. I think, okay, maybe the Obsession speed one is what are you guys doing? What's going on over there? Christ. Alright, come over here. Come here, let me rip it down. Oh shit! Yikes, that was a massive. Okay. Is there a particular reason why you're slugging everyone? Okay, she's actually. Bro, let's heal you. Okay, time to go. Why was I trying to heal? This game's over. I'm gonna be straight, man. This game's over. Yeah, this game's over. Junpei's, to get back to the perk talk, Junpei I think would have something to do with items, just because the game he's in is a game about items. I think it'd be interesting, maybe for him to have I'm reaching him. Remember him having anti-obsession perks, like when the that wouldn't make sense though. That would prioritize the player just basically leaving the obsession to die. Hmm. Alright. Second time. Man, it would prioritize the leaving the obsession to die. So making him have a lot of item stuff would make sense, but I don't know what. I don't know what you would do. Because like Plunder's Instinct pretty much covers all item related things. Alright, here's one. Oh, wait, perfect. Okay, here's a perk. Here's a perk you can use. He always gets to see the exit doors. No matter what. Like how a killer sees the exit doors. He just does that. I think that's a good way of doing that. I think that's a good perk. That makes sense because, well, the entire game's about escaping doors. She's about to come kill me, isn't she? Hello. If you're fucked and you know it, clap your hand. If you're fucked and you know it, clap your hand. Okay, yeah, so he gets to see the exit doors at all times. Oh boy. Okay, exit doors at all times. Two more. What do we got? There we go. Okay, exit doors at all times. Oh, here's a good one. Because it reminds me of something he does in 999, where basically when everyone goes through a door, he like leaves a little thing to keep the door open so it doesn't lock again. Something like that with gens. Maybe put a limit on it. Definitely put a limit on it, or make it a boon totem, where either 3 times a match you can trigger something similar to how wiretap and blast mine work, where like putting enough progress on a gen will activate it, and then you can activate it at will. Either make it limited per match, or just make it very difficult and require basically doing a full gen to activate, where you can, for like a 45 seconds to a minute, prevent regression on a gen. So like if a killer comes to kick it, regression will not apply for like a couple minutes. I think that's also a good way of countering 3-genning, because like if you do that, I think it's done. You know, make it like reassurance. You can only do it once per gen. Yeah, okay, that's the limitation. Once per gen. You can only do it once per gen. So that's his other ability. So it's... can see the exit gates at all times. Can prevent gen regression for 45 seconds once per gen. His third perk. And I want this to be an item searching perk. What would we do? What other things will spectate while we're doing this? Oh, that's about as bad as I was thinking. What would the third final perk be? What would the third perk be? Something item related, or something to the last part of 999, just helping with the Sudoku game of death. Here's an interesting one. If I don't know if that would be good though. It only really works survive. So my idea was basically that like if the survivor escapes every other or dies, every other survivor in the match will get like a percentage bonus to like all the actions, speed, gen repair, all that. I don't think that would make sense though, and I think that would only work well with Survivor Friends. So I'm gonna axe that one. But I think something like that would be a good fit. I just don't know how. I just do not know how. I want to figure this out before we end the video. What would his third perk be? Okay. Here's his third perk. He can take 2 items in the trial and combine them. He needs to be holding one, and then he needs to encounter another one. This won't work for some like the vials for Nemesis and Wesker's vaccines. And the way it works is that basically the item. Okay, here's what you do. Here's how it works. Okay, so let's say you're holding a brown medkit. This one's fucked, or not. Never mind. Okay, so you're holding a brown medkit and you come across a green toolbox, and it could be empty, whatever, doesn't matter. It's the rarity that matters. You can combine both items to get a full green medkit. And the reason that makes sense is because in Zero Escape and other visual novels of its caliber, you have to combine items to solve puzzles. I thought I heard 2 for a second. That was weird. Okay, I think that makes sense. Okay, 1, see the exit gates at all times. 2, reassurance but for gens, and then 3, combined items. Okay, I think. Yeah, these guys are dead. But yeah, I think those 6 perks would be great for a Zero Escape chapter. I don't think it would be a killer, because a killer wouldn't make necessarily much sense, because I haven't completed Zero Time Dilemma just for clarity's sake, but the only one who would really fit would, in terms of a killer role, would be either, and again, spoiler if you haven't been listening, if you've been listening this entire time, but would only be Clover or Dio. And Clover wouldn't make sense, and Dio would maybe make sense, but I don't think it would fit. And you wouldn't have the game itself be a killer, because how do you play a killer like that? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe having the killer be a zero, kind of like how the Ghostface is. It's like a original person taking up the mantle of Zero, and maybe something akin to how Pig works. Each survivor spawns in the trial with a I don't know. I'd have to think about that more, but something like they spawn in the trial with bracelets, and maybe either they can only interact with certain gen slowing perks in the game. That would be absolutely toxic, but or maybe exit gates. Exit gates, only certain number of badges can get out. Here's what it is. Similar to how the pigs thing works. Once the first gen goes off, so no matter what, everyone spawns with a bracelet on them. And once the first gen pops, you need to go verify your bracelet. Otherwise, you'll have your aura revealed to the killer. At all times. All times. They'll know where you are. And because not in 999, because the bracelets just blow you the fuck up, but in Virtue's Last Reward, the bracelets inject you with a muscle relaxant. So maybe also if you don't, if you don't scan the bracelets by the time the timer runs out, you get your aura revealed until you do. and you get inflicted with a hindered. Hindered. Yeah, no, hindered. Yeah, no, I like that. I think that's interesting. And it'll just be like a generic 0, like not a specific 0. Maybe add like cosmetics for different. I mean, it's only really 2 versions of him across all 3 games, and really only the first one would make sense because the other 0. And I'm not counting the AI bunny thing because that wouldn't make any sense. I'm talking about like just like the gas mask and hooded figure. Maybe have a cosmetic for zeros of the second 0 and in the 3rd game, which I know doesn't make any sense but rolls me here. But yeah, I think a 0 escape chapter would do pretty well. And it would give us some, if we got a map with it, it would give us a pretty unique map and a recreation of, I think the ship was called the Gigantic in 999? Which, yeah, would be another interior map, but, you know, it's another map. I think that's something Dead by Daylight is sorely lacking in. But yeah, I think that's going to call it for tonight. We've been doing this for about an hour and a half. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And like I said, if you have any ideas of your own fan-made chapters, please leave them in the comments. Hope you have a good night, and hope you come back around sometime. Catch you on the flip side.